Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today. My name is Corinne. If you are new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button right down below. Already out of breath. So today I wanted to sit down and film my second trimester update. I start my third trimester in a few days, which is so creepy. It's very like sobering knowing you're about to go in your third trimester. I feel like time has gone slow, but I also feel like me and Mike personally in our lives before baby girl comes, we have a lot going on. So I kind of want time to like stand still for just a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet. I wrote notes that way I wasn't all over the place. Yeah, just thank you for watching. I have no expectations of anyone caring about any of this, but I like watching these videos. So if you have any video suggestions, please don't hesitate to write them in the comments. I have some videos that now I feel like I can do now that I'm getting bigger. So I feel like those videos will come down the road, those fun little videos, but I do have some clothing hauls and things like that coming up. So let's do the thing. Let's start off this video by saying baby girl is healthy, she's growing strong, she is doing great. Her heartbeat is great every time we're on the monitor. So yeah, I should just start off by saying that she's doing great. Let's start off with a bump date. I am 27 weeks and 3 days right now. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. I am definitely feel like I wake up bigger every day. Ooh la la. I am getting that beautiful line. I forget what it's called. No, it begins with an L. But yes, there is a baby girl hanging out in mommy's tummy. Come on back to me. So right off the bat, coming out of the first trimester, obviously started to feel better. I started to get more energy, which was awesome. And then slowly food started sounding good. Started with like, I only wanted hibachi. I only wanted like nuggets and fries. And then like I slowly started cooking again, like my favorite meals. I started with that. I was like, okay, I can make things that sound good to me. And then it just kind of like progressed. Now that I'm almost in my third trimester now, it's just like nothing really grosses me out. I do not eat seafood, but I'm cooking and food started to be a more normal part of my life again. Just being honest, I try to be healthy, but I'm also wanting the treats. Like give me the cookies, give me the hot Cheetos. Excuse me. My energy definitely came back. The headaches went away. Now I just get my normal. I've always had headaches, so now it's just normal headaches, but it's not like that debilitating like migraine headache every day. So that was gone. I forget what week it started to like kind of vanish, and I feel like it was more of like a gradual thing that happened. It wasn't like, all right, week 12, 13 is here and you're better. It was like a gradual thing. So with my energy being up, I was like, okay, like jump back into the gym, jump back on eating good. Like it was like I wanted to just dive back into myself again. And it's hard because like once I started feeling better, I took it and I ran with it, and I ran a little too hard with it. So I started working out, which was good, but it took me a while to learn what exercise means being pregnant. Before being pregnant, I was someone that was like in the gym for an hour and a half, someone with the mindset of if I didn't give 110%, then I gave 0%. Like there was no in the middle for me. Just with my mindset, it's like I'm gonna crush some goals today, like weightlifting crazy. So I try to do those same workouts, but obviously just like bring back my weight a lot. But even then, your body is just going through so much and you're still tired even though you're in your second trimester. I went a little too hard, and then I was also working on my feet a lot, so I kind of just got all this energy and all this goodness, and then I just kind of threw it in the trash by overdoing it. So that was another lesson I've kind of had to learn, is to just listen to your body, breathe, take it one day at a time, because I was just like, okay, like my body already changed from being sick for 3 months and eating french fries and not working out because I couldn't. So now it's like I want to go crazy to make up for time, but that was stupid. So then I would have to like take like chunks of days off at a time. And anyways, it got to the point where walking became the best thing, and just like small little dumbbell movements. And then growing pains started to happen, because now it's like you're actually getting bigger. I just remember one weekend we were coming back from looking at houses in Georgia, but I came back and I was so tight in my belly, so uncomfortable, pressure like in my pelvic area. It was just so much, and I was like, this is funky, man. And I just felt so weird, and I just rested all weekend. But in the back of your mind, you're just like, should I call the doctor? Should I go to the doctor? And then of course I have my mom who's always like, go to the doctor, and Mike's the same. But me, I'm just like, I'm fine, but like, I don't know. It was nice to be able to just like call the triage nurse, even though you have to leave a message and they get back to you a whole day or two later. I was just worried, like, do I have a UTI? I don't know. So then I was reading What to Expect When You're Expecting. My sweet friend Lauren got that book for me, and it talked about growing pains, and then everything that it listed symptom-wise is what I was feeling. Anyways, the nurse called me back. They were talking about how, like, obviously all those things together does sound like growing pains. So I felt comfortable enough to be like, okay, I'm fine. And after I drank a lot of water and rested that weekend, I started feeling better. Fast forward to just a few weeks ago, I was still doing that whole thing of just trying to find balance between working out and working on my feet, and still like taking care of the home, cooking, like all this stuff. Got to the point where I was working a lot. It was just like a random fluke. Normally they were really good at giving me like days in between, because like I said in my previous video, obviously I'm a makeup artist, but I also work in town here at just a local winery. It was just a few weeks of kind of working a lot, and then my parents came to visit, and I remember just cleaning all day. And normally cleaning, you know, you do your cleaning, but it literally just being on my feet all day long, cleaning, going up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. I overdid it, plus working. And my mom was here. She was like, you look like you're so miserable. It like freaked her out, and I had so much tightness again, so much pressure. I felt like like she was a bowling ball in like my pelvic area. It was so weird. If I wasn't on the couch, I wasn't doing good. So then I looked up Braxton Hicks, and I'm like, is this normal? I know Braxton Hicks are normal, but what it described as Braxton Hicks online, I felt like I wasn't having this. It wasn't like a tight and then a release every 15 or 30 seconds. This was just like an overall tightness. I just felt so uncomfortable, and I realized, I'm like, okay, it's time to stop working, because we're also high hello moving in the next few weeks anyways. So I was like, I need to just listen to my body. That's been the #1 lesson, is to like, don't just focus on what I want, but like I need to listen to my body. I'm like, it's a big responsibility, like carrying her and being her home right now and healthy for her. So if I'm overdoing it, my body's telling me that like it's time to stop working. So they were great with that. I found an exit strategy, and I'm not working anymore. But that whole long story short, that was just a few weeks ago, and I ended up, my parents left, my sisters, they all left from visiting me just for a few days. Mike was at Rangers selection, so I'm by myself, and I was like, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like how I'm feeling. I've never been pregnant before. I don't know if this is normal, and I'm so new to being pregnant that I didn't know you could just walk into labor and delivery whenever you want. I thought you had to have an appointment. Like, I don't know anything. Walk in by myself, and the best part is obviously Mike's in the military, so I show my ID to get on post, and then like the MP, the guy, he's like, ma'am, you've been selected for a random vehicle selection. I probably looked so witchy. I was like, are you effing kidding me? Like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm about to have this baby by myself, and you're making me get out to show you what's in my car. Anyways, that was a weird side story. I was so annoyed. But I went in, they were so nice, so great. They hooked me up, listened to baby's heartbeat for a straight minute, and then they watched for contractions for about 10 minutes. Then I wasn't contracting, so there was no sign of contractions. Then this male doctor came in. He was so nice, made me feel so comfortable, and basically was just saying, she's growing, she's running out of room, your body's running out of room, this is just part of being this pregnant. And I was like, that is fine. Like, you can tell me I'm fine. I just need to know what I'm feeling is normal, because I've never done this before. Now it's just trying to just take it easy, but also do life. And another thing is back pains are pretty bad for me right now. And honestly, y'all, half of it is because of these friends right here. I'm so like not shocked that this is I'm very thankful I haven't had like a pregnancy where I'm sick for 9 months. I haven't had to go to the hospital to get like hooked up for dehydration, like none of that. But this is the pregnancy that I knew I would be bigger everywhere. I knew I'd gain weight, a lot more weight. Like I've already gained what most people gain their whole pregnancy. So just my little hobbit self and my genetics and what happens to me. Anyways, I do have back pains. So recently I ordered a belly band, and that helps on days where I'm very active and I can just put that on. That's been helpful. And also just at night I take Tylenol. Ooh, she's moving. I take Tylenol, and I have a heating pad, and I have the couch to myself, and that is like my little magic medicine for my back. And also I started having baths. And I'm not a bath person, but let me tell you something magic about a bath. Especially if you have little bombs and you just, put them in there. I shut my blinds, I make a candle, like I make it a thing. Especially with all this stress going on. I'm blessed, but I'm stressed. So I know I'm very blessed and I'm thankful for a healthy baby and everything, but it doesn't diminish that things are crazy and I'm stressed. So I make it a whole thing. Put on my princess music, classical Disney music, and it just helps my back. Baby girl, I almost just said her name. We know her name. She loves it. It just feels so good. Notes. What else I've been talking about? But we are moving. We bought a house and those dates are all up in the air. This trimester was really about finding balance and listening to my body and not overdoing it. And when it comes to exercise, I had to learn that it's not just about like going to the gym to like not have a cottage cheese butt, which, hello Daisy, if you wanna sponsor me, I have a cottage cheese butt. Like, who freaking cares? There's a human growing inside me. God has blessed me with bringing life into this world, and like it's moving from going to the gym or doing something to be like exercise to be healthy for me and for her, instead of vanity, and to like let go of vanity and to just like let your body do its thing. It's been really hard mentally to do that and emotionally. So this trimester's just been about learning and yeah, and also just like diving into God's word and knowing like he created my body to do this. Like when fear comes up for delivery, which it has been, like he created our bodies to do this, and I know it's scary and I'm gonna be so scared, but I also know he'll carry me through it. So I'm trying to just not like overthink about it, but also have a healthy like mindset about it. With my situation with Mike going for Ranger selection, and he did get selected. We're so excited, proud of him. But we are moving. We're doing this all like last minute, third trimester. Like I talked about, I haven't been able to make a nursery for her. And I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. I'm just trying to be as real as possible with you guys. So, oh, I'm not trying to cry. I haven't been able to make a room for her, and a lot of focus has been on Mike and what he's been going through for that, and when that date was coming and it finally came, and then that was his whole thing, and just like everything is up in the air, other than the fact that this baby's coming on or before May 21st, praying that it's not before. Knock on wood. It's just a lot. It's a lot of what, and it's not just the move itself, it's like how long is he gonna be at home before he has to get deployed right after the baby comes. And then it's like all this energy and thought goes into us moving and into Ranger and into all this other stuff, instead of like being able to take a moment and know the miracle that's going on and like prepping for that. Not that we don't talk about it every day and we're so excited, but it's also just like it's a lot of crazy life changes happening at once. So I feel like I have been, I really did not expect this to happen. I have had such a weird, but I don't know how to put it into words. I'm so happy to be pregnant. I'm so excited to bring this baby girl into the world. But even as those words come out of my mouth, I'm like, what is happening? And I think that's just because of me as a person. It's hard to wrap my head around things. I feel like in the midst of all this, because of the stress, I feel like some of my joy has been taken from me, and I've allowed that negative energy to do that. But I'm just saying this because I feel like no one really talks about like how scary it is. I mean, maybe they do, but I feel like on Instagram and YouTube, and we see it like everyone having this perfect pregnancy and these, you know, exciting cute videos and stuff like that, and that's awesome, and I'm gonna even have those. But I'm also just like, every day I'm like just visualizing me holding a baby girl, and I'm like, what is happening? And also like, am I gonna be a good mommy? And I hope I will be, and I pray for my heart to be a mom, and I pray for motherhood, and I pray for her and her soul and her health and everything. So it's just like so much. And I feel like lately, the other day I looked up pregnancy devotions because I really needed to just have like some guidance for what I was thinking and feeling, and I'm so glad I did, because it honestly just allowed me to be honest with God, to be like, these are my thoughts, even though He knows my thoughts. I'm like, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm scared of. And as it sounds weird coming out like the things I was saying, but I know with me telling Him what was on my mind, my heart, that it was so freeing, and I felt like finally I'm not alone with my thoughts of, you know, what I'm going through. And He just covered me with His grace, and I'm just so thankful. So I know it's overwhelming. I know every mother goes through this as they're expecting. I felt just like fear. I feel like there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of unknown, and I need to just put my thoughts into, like, look, I'm looking at this onesie. Let me just show you. Looking at this onesie, and I'm just like, I have a baby growing inside me that's gonna be in this, and she's gonna change my life forever. What? Like, that's just what's constantly in my head. And I know it's normal. I'm not saying I'm different. I'm saying like, I have to vocalize it. It's just like so much. Anyways, obviously you can see I'm emotional as well. I just can't get over the fact that there is a human inside me, and she's mine. Like, me and Michael made her, and obviously God placed her in our life, but it's just like, it's a lot to take in. I'm excited. I just want to see her. I want to meet her. It's just weird knowing this great love is coming, and she's gonna change my life forever. It's just like such a weird, like, amazing feeling. So anyways, I'm just trying to sort of just let my anxiety get the best of me. I just want to be positive and focus on the joy of what's happening. My husband's home. I want him to come in and say hi. Hello! Come here. Come here. Come here. Just do it. Now. Come sit next to me.
What?
You are such a turd. Come on closer. Hi. Silly. You gonna say hi?
Hey. Okay, bye. Bye.
So that was my second trimester update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll obviously show you guys the move and our new house, so there's a lot coming up. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.